Hello guys, this is Shiraz Amazing Videos. Review of the Lamborghini Huracan STO with the STIG behind the wheel, the Audi Sport Quattro S1E2 and the V16 powered BMRP 15 produce some incredible noises during acceleration. It's the Lamborghini Huracan's turn now. Not just any old Huracan, though. No, this is Lambo's already insane supercar in its hardcore STO form, complete with all the track essentials like magnesium wheels, a ton of carbon fiber, and, carbon floor mats. Plus, it's really pink or purple. Indeed, the aerodynamics have been adjusted to generate 53% more downforce and 37% more slippage than the standard car. Make sense of it. The 5.2-liter, naturally aspirated V10 engine from Lamborghini has been left largely alone, but it still produces 631 horsepower and, as we're about to find out, still makes an incredible noise when driven on what is effectively an enclosed runway. Now is the moment to cue the music and lock the rear wing into its lowest downforce setting. You have it all: STIG. Car. Lamborghini Huracán STO. Engine. 5.2-liter naturally aspirated V10. Power. 631 bhp. Price. £297,000. Top speed. 193 miles per hour. Noise. 95.2 decibels. It's the ideal location to honor the vintage sounds of combustion by letting the STIG loose in an 11-hour rockstar band of vehicles. Now that we're back at Catesby, the high-tech test facility built from a leaky old tunnel, we're letting STIG loose in the loudest cars on the planet. Return to the first video in this series to get the complete history lesson and to discover what makes Catesby so awesome. And it's a proper Italian diva today in the tunnel. The Huracan STO is a limited edition of Lamborghini's modest, elegant supercar. I'm kidding. It's the most extreme Huracan money can buy, and it's a crazy one. If you happen to have a spare £250,000. Even so, this one is closer to £300,000 with options. I could probably live without the carbon floor mats, though, which cost £3,000. Super Trofeo Omologato is what STO stands for. It is what LT is to McLaren, or Pista is to Ferrari, but for Lambo. Imagine it as a hybrid of a road-going Huracan and a Super Trofeo racer. It's basically a track toy that has license plates on it. It is the lightest, most aggressive version of the Huracan. The familiar 5.2-liter V10 engine of Lambo powers the vehicle, but it has been tuned to produce 631 horsepower. It has also shed some weight. 75% of the bodywork is carbon fiber, the glass is thinner, and the wheels are made of magnesium. Additionally, this model only has rear-wheel drive, as opposed to the four-wheel drive of the standard Huracan. Its torque-vectoring rear-wheel steer allows for incredibly precise cornering, which is ideal for our perfectly straight tunnel. STO is the newest in a long line of speedy badges that Lamborghini loves. Super Veloce, also known as Super Fast, was the initial term used in 1971. It debuted on the Miura SV and, more notably, the Murcielago. And there's Jota, which is J in Spanish. In summary, it was an homage to Section J of the former racing regulations published by the FIA. When you combine them, you get Super Veloce Jota, or SVJ, which was previously only available to the most extreme Aventadors. Two notable acronyms are Evolutions of a Beast, EVO, and Viscous Traction, VT, which refers to four-wheel drive and was initially introduced on the Diablo. First seen on the Countach, QV stood for Quattrovalvole, or 4 valves per cylinder. Of course, speed was what S stood for, and there were other appropriate words. Super light is what superleggera means, and performante can be translated without Duolingo. Naturally, there is also Balboni, the renowned test driver for Lamborghini, whose name can be found on a Super Slide, rear-wheel drive Gallardo. You must be eager to hear it. I concur as well. So let's talk aero before the STIG takes off. To start with, this wing. It has the same level of sharpness as a scalpel and has 3 adjustable downforce settings: low, medium, and high. For maximum speed in the tunnel today, we have it adjusted to low drag. These gills allow heat from the radiators to escape, and this dorsal fin aids in the smooth passage of air over the wing. What was the outcome? It has 53% more downforce and is 37% more slippery than the Performante, which it replaced.